The coaching carousel spun out of control in 2022, and now it's time to take a look back. I'm Colin Kennedy. He is Brandon Marcello, a national college football writer for us at 24/7 Sports. Brandon, would you re-examine this class? What stands out to you regarding how it reflects the changing times?
Yeah, it's always chaos in college football, whether it's in Saturdays when we see the underdogs upset the big dogs or in the offseason, because those results on the field affect what happened off the field. You see hirings and firings galore. And so we enter this offseason with 570 new coaches across the 130-team FBS in college football. That includes 29 head coaches, the most since 2012, 76 new defensive coordinators, 68 new offensive coordinators. And you look at this, you want to put some context into this. So, average number of staff changes for every team in college football is 4.4. So an average of 4.4 new coaches on your staff across college football. Remember, college football, they allow 11 coaches, one head coach and 10 assistant coaches. Now, it might be a good idea to kind of compare this to the transfer portal, because the transfer portal gets a lot of attention with players coming and going and being immediately eligible. A lot of coaches have been poo-pooing on it and saying it's like free agencies. That's what we want college football to become. And as we record this right now, 2,203 players have entered the transfer portal during this current cycle, which, of course, trumps the 570 new coaches across college football. But again, context is everything here. Among those 2,203 players, you have to consider that they come from rosters of 105 players. Coaches come from rosters of only 11 coaches. So 40% of college football staffs have been replaced this offseason so far, and that number is only going to increase. Whereas with the transfer portal, there's only a turnover rate of 5.6%. That's a huge number. You're talking about, in context here, 8 times more turnover with coaches compared to players in the transfer portal. So simply put, the coaching carousel spins much more wildly than you see the transfer portal today. And also, the biggest changes are in the ACC. Listen to this, 72 staff changes there, including 4 new head coaches. Mario Cristobal, of course, leading the way, going from Oregon to Miami. And by the way, he's still got to hire one more coach, so they're not done there. ACC teams average 5.1 new coaches this offseason, an incredible number with 72 staff changes. Meanwhile, by far, the least amount of change is in the Big 12. Only 34 staff changes, which is incredible to consider that they had 3 big head coach openings at Oklahoma, TCU, and Texas Tech. So, chaos in the ACC, stability in the Big 12, which is kind of crazy to think when you look at the ACC, and we didn't see Clemson in the title game in the ACC, and yet that's the conference where we're seeing so much turnover.
Staggering numbers don't just apply to the transfer portal. It's clear that the coaching carousel is no stranger. I am Colin Kennedy. He is Brandon Marcello. Check him out on Twitter, and check out 247sports.com for all things college football and college football recruiting.